It's long been assumed that execution deters murder, that the fear of the death penalty will dissuade potential murderers at least to a greater extent than any alternative sentence. But the research that has been done by criminologists has not shown a deterrent effect of the death penalty on murder. And the consensus has developed among criminologists and most other social scientists that deterrence simply does not work in murder cases. There are many studies that have shown not only that execution does not deter murder, but that it may actually encourage murder. For example, if the death penalty truly deters murder, we would expect that those states with the death penalty, especially states that use the death penalty a lot, would have lower murder rates. And in fact, the data show the exact opposite. States with the death penalty actually have higher rates of murder compared to states without the death penalty. And there's justifiable concern here then that the death penalty can actually have unintended consequences of actually increasing murder rates. And the research shows that after an execution, rates of murder oftentimes exhibit a small but measurable increase. And it's been argued that what's going on here is that by executing convicts, the state sends out a message that killing is a proper way to handle perceived wrongs, a message that's taken to heart by criminals. Also, executions may well stimulate murders by persons who are already unstable, who are seeking a kind of pseudo-martyrdom, or who want the state to simply help them commit suicide. There are murderers who enjoy the notoriety that's associated with execution. In conclusion, then, the consensus of social scientists is that the death penalty does not deter any more than a sentence of life without the possibility of release. And there is evidence that the use of the death penalty actually can increase homicides. And this consensus within the academic community, the research community, is reflected in the fact that the American Psychological Association, the American Sociological Association, the American Society of Criminology, along with a lot of other professional research organizations, have all passed resolutions calling for an end to the use of the death penalty.